Okay, so RuPaul's Drag Race. Um, who left last week? Um, what? It was Orion? No, it wasn't Orion. It was who left last week? It was it Alyssa Hunter? Yeah, I think it was Alyssa Hunter that left last week. You know, talented queen and all that good stuff, but she's gonna be fine. She has thousands and thousands of followers, and I'm sure she's going to be on a season of All Stars, and hopefully she makes it even further. um so we get a message from Cornbread Child. Y'all know in the challenge last week, Cornbread, she had rolled over her foot, just acting and playing, and playing the character, and she ended up messing up her ankle. Child, it was swollen, and she went to the ER, and they told her that you need to sit out for a while, sis. You're gonna be out for a while, and she had to be out of the competition because they said it was gonna take like 6 to 8 weeks for her ankle to heal. And so at that point, it's just like, well, what's the point? It's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up and unfortunate. Cornbread is definitely was definitely going to be a front runner. That's no doubt. If nothing else, personality alone, and spirit, she had a lot to offer and has a lot to offer, and I just cannot wait to see what Cornbread is going to give in the future. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be Jiffy Mix for sure. Okay, so she did a message. She had special words for Jasmine Kennedy. She was like, "Girl, we cool, we fine." Carrie Colby and her are super close, and her and Willow are super close, and it's a sad thing, but you gotta take care of your health first. So we get to the first challenge, and basically the girls are in groups of three. We have group purple, group orange, and I think group green. Um, and so, uh, one thing Rue did, the poppin' balloons challenge was fun, where he took both of the pit crew members, and he tied a balloon around their waist, and then they had to pop it, using their pelvic and stuff behind them. It was cute. Little Georges, she couldn't pop nothing. Bless her heart, she's so tiny. And the other girls really didn't have that much of an issue. Or some of them did, like Deja and all that. It just wouldn't pop for some of the girls. Anyway, so RuPaul brought back three girls that got eliminated from on the first episode of Drag Race. We have Kamora Hall from the House of Hall. Her sister is Jada Essence. And Kamora Hall, she got eliminated from what season? What was Kamora Hall on? It wasn't 11. Was it 12? It was 12. It was 12 or 13 that Kamora Hall was on. And then we have James Manfield from season 9, I believe. And then it was Tempest Bledsoe. Not Tempest Bledsoe. Tempest du Jour. Child. Tempest Bledsoe. Who is that from the Cosbys? Is it Vanessa? Yeah. Anyway, so they were on teams, and I should have looked at my Twitter to know the exact teams. But anyway, the team that I enjoyed, they had to do PSAs, and basically they were making fun of the girls, whatever issue that they had on that first episode. Like Kamora Hall, her thing is, it's very well known that she takes forever to get in drag. And so they were making fun of that, oh, sponsor this queen and you'll get this and that, infomercial. Some of the girls struggled. A lot of the girls struggled in it. It's more so just a thing of remembering the lines. They had to write their own lines, and remembering them is like, oh, sometimes, So, but they all, for the most part, got it together. Even Angeria struggled, and Angeria has been a front runner in this competition the entire time. but she did her thing, and it ended up working out for her and many others. Some people who have been landing safe in the middle of the road ended up doing well, like Bosco, Lady Camden. They just like, yo, I just need a win under my belt. I'm falling safe, and it's just like, I've never understood why the girls complain about being safe. I would rather be safe than being about them. It's like, and this is still the beginning of the competition. It's still a lot of girls here. Who cares about being safe? You're making it to the next week. When it gets to the top 10, that's when you start to try to worry about, getting getting out of safe and hitting some wins under your belt, or hell, even top 8, top 7. When it starts to narrow it, when we start to get to know you girls more, we start to narrow it down. When they start to be more picky, when it's just, all the girls just straight across the stage, that's no longer it. It just starts to get smaller and smaller. That's when you start to go in and go hard and truly show your ass in this competition. I would love to be safe. I would love to be safe every week. I'm not going to complain about being safe. Yes, I wish the judges did, but they didn't. God damn it. And guess what? I got a whole nother week to show them what time it is. And that's what y'all mindset need to be. Y'all hoes kill me. But, anyway, child, the runway looks, child. I didn't like the fit. I didn't like Angeria's look. This is my first time not liking Angeria's look. I did like the big pageant hair and all the extraness of it. She always looks pretty, but I just didn't like the look with the flowers and the ruffles. And I agree with the judges. It was ill-fitting. It was too big for her. Let me see. My favorite look was actually Kamora. The girls that Ru brought back, he let them walk the runway. I did not like what Tempest had on. I don't think I have liked anything that Tempest had on since she's been on there. But I do like her as a person. A James Manfield, it's typical James Manfield ensemble. But Kamora Hall, beautiful, looking like a Indian goddess. I was just like, ooh. And that I think it was green. It was green or brown, like that deep, beautiful green color. It was, oh, God. Kamora Hall gets it right. She's a fashion girl. Kamora will take 16 hours to get ready. But when that bitch step out, it's nasty. It's nasty. But you still taking 16 hours, Kamora. So, yeah, that was my favorite look, Kamora. But as far as the girls in the competition, it was Lady Camden. She was dressed as a tea table. She was having tea, child. She had a little teapot on her head, and then it spilled out, and it was tea. Her skirt was a table. And, it was just cute. It was really cute, really creative, and I enjoyed it. Who ended up winning this challenge was Lady Bosco. She did well. That's all I can say. Let's see. Bosco is going to be a front runner in this competition for real. When I'm really sitting back thinking about it now, in my opinion, the top 5 is going to be Bosco, Willow, Angeria, probably Jasmine Kennedy, and it's a toss-up between Diabetes, Lady Camden, and who else in the damn competition? Carrie Colby. It's a toss-up between them 3. Lady Camden, Carrie Colby, and Diabetes. The top 5. But the top 4 is definitely going to be the 4 that I mentioned for sure. But I'll be shocked if it's not. Let's see. So Georges, who, is super cute, she ended up in the bottom with Orion's story. I did not like Orion's look. I did enjoy the top, the bra set with, it was very Pam Anderson. I enjoyed that with the big ruffles and stuff. But yeah. Georges and Orion in the bottom 2. they did a lip sync to Sis that was a part of the judges committee. I never heard of her, but I'm definitely going to check her music out because I like this song they was dancing off of. Georgia, she's a performer. That's what she does. She easily won. And then Orion's Story went home, but she's going to be fine, Orion. I think that she did well. You know, thank God she had the opportunity to come back. And yeah, pretty dope. As far as the Untucked, a lot of the girls are getting spicy with each other. Y'all know for the most part, all these girls really get along. But I think the producers told them they need to spice it up. You know, Maddie Morphosis, she started getting a little spicy. But she's kind of... I don't know if I could be cool with Maddie Morphosis in real life. She kind of just gives me just dry and like... She's not saying everybody has to be a big personality, but at least be a personality. And she's just not that likable to me. You know, it's not just because he's straight. It's just, it's just something she gives me, Maddie. It's just, I don't know if I can rock with her. Just kind of sarcastic and just, you don't say much, but when you do say something, it's some slick shit. Like, that's just what she gives me. But anyway. Diabetes, she definitely got mouth too. Her tall ass. She got mouth. Who else? Yeah. A lot of the girls that was safe was complaining, like I said earlier, about being safe. Shut up. Nobody want to hear that. It's you complaining about being safe, but this hoe's going home out here for real. Which would you rather? Let the competition trickle down some, then you worried about and complain about being safe. But either way, even if you make it the top 5 and you ain't never won, bitch, you in top 5. If you make it the top 4, you never won. Fight the show out at the end. Show out when it counts. My God. I don't know. I ain't on the show, am I? With that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google+. Follow me at Excuse-Me on Instagram and Twitter. At Excuse-Me89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.